2 we have done. 2 we have done. Now we will do third one. Mute the microphone. Write the question third. Write the product form of 2x raised to 5 and 2x raised to 5. Are they same or equal? So in 2x raised to 5, so we have to write down the product form of 2x whole raised to 5. So 2x whole raised to 5. In this, what is my head? What is my head? Yes, tell me. What is my head in 2x raised to 5? No. The term with no, not x, my dear. It is bracket 2x, means entire head. Entire is my head. And what is my cap? Cap is 5. Head is 2x because 2x is written in the bracket. So that bracket term will be entire my head. So 2x raised to 5 means head is 2x and cap is 5. So you have to multiply head 5 times. So that is 2x into 2x into 2x into 2x into 2x. You have to multiply head 2x 5 times. You have to multiply head 2x. So 2x raised to 5. Wait 1 minute. So this 2x raised to 5, 2x whole raised to 5, I can write. Now what I can write? 2x. 2x I can write 2 into x. 2x I can write 2 into x. 2 into x. Then 2 into x. Then 2 into x. 2x I can write 2 into x. So 2x whole raised to 5. 2x whole raised to 5. Wait, it is very much clear. Wait. 2x whole raised to 5. Right. 2x whole raised to 5. Equal or same. Now 2 is multiplied how many times? Tell me. 2 is multiplied how many times? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So that will be 2 raised to 5. 2 is multiplied how many times? Tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will be 2 raised to 5 into x raised to 5. 2 raised to 5 into x raised to 5. Wait, no. It is very much clear. 2 raised to 5 into x raised to 5. So 2x whole raised to 5 is nothing but 2 raised to 5 into x raised to 5. Because 2 is multiplied 5 times. Now 2 raised to 5 into x raised to 5 and 2x raised to 5. One minute. Whether they are equal. Whether they are equal. What is cap of 2? What is cap of 2? What is cap of 2? Tell me. What is cap of 2? No. Cap of 2. Cap is 5. And what is cap of 2 here? What is cap of 2 here? 1. Cap is 1. 1. On left hand side, cap of 2 is on left hand side. On left hand side, cap of 2 is 5. On right hand side, cap of 2 is 1. So they are not equal. Caps are not equal. Caps are not equal, no. So whenever caps are not equal, the given numbers are not equal. But what is 2 raised to? Ask. Yes. On left hand side, what is cap of 2? 5. What is cap of 2? 5. What is 2x raised to 5? 2 raised to 5 into x raised to 5. No, my dear. We have simplified. No, 2x whole raised to 5 is nothing but 2x into 2x into 2x into 2x 5 times. 2x means 2 into x, 2 into x, 2 into x. Then 2 is multiplied how many times? 5 times. So that will become 2 raised to 5. X is multiplied how many times? 5 times. X raised to 5. Now the value of this 2x raised to 5 is nothing but 2 raised to 5. Huh. Because this side it is 1, no cap means 1 cap, no cap means 1 cap, no cap means 1 cap. On left hand side the cap of 2 is 5, on right hand side the cap of 2 is 1. So whether they are equal? No. So that is why 2 raised to 5 into x raised to 5 is nothing but 2x raised to 5 is not equal to 2x raised to 5. So they are not equal. They are not equal. They are not equal. Because this side we have 2 raised to 5 and this side we have 2 raised to 1. So cap is 1, cap is 5. They are not equal. So that is why full into full bracket 2x raised to 5 means 2x into 2x into 2x. It is clear, right? 2x downward it is 2 into 2 into 2. So 2 raised to 5 2 raised to 5 2 raised to 5 is not equal to 2 raised to 1 because write it. 2x whole raised to 5 is nothing but 2 raised to 5 into x raised to 5. And if the cap is third one, only one problem is there. So whenever it is 2x whole raised to cap 5, this will not be equal to only it is the answer. So whenever cap 5 is only 2x bracket raised to 5. So my head is the entire term in the bracket 2x. 2x is my head. So this head I have to multiply 5 times. 2x into 2x into 2x into 2x 5 times. So 2x means 2 into x, 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 2x means 2 into x. Now 2 is multiplied how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 is multiplied 5 times. That means my cap is 5. So this will become 2 raised to 5. And x is multiplied how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be x raised to 5. So whenever there is bracket 2x raised to 5, this cap is placed over each term. Cap is placed over each term. And here cap is only placed over x. Cap is not placed over 2. Yes or no? In this, cap is placed over 2 as well as 5. 2 as well as x both. In this, cap is placed over only x, not 2. So whenever cap is not placed over whole, they will not be equal. Yes. So now fourth one. Write it fast because we have to cover many more things. Now fourth one. Write the coefficient of Now what do you mean by coefficient? See, let me explain coefficient. coefficient means the term attached write on this, the term attached or the term attached to that number is my coefficient. Coefficient means the term attached. Coefficient means write down. Coefficient means the term attached. Coefficient means the term attached to that number or variable. The term attached to that number or variable is called my coefficient. The term attached to that number or the term attached to that number or variable is called my coefficient. Now 1 minute, my dear. Coefficient means the term attached to that number or variable. For example, we say Ram Sita. What is coefficient of Ram? Yes, Sita. The term attached to Ram is Sita. What is coefficient of Sita? Ram. Then another example, Radhe Krishna. Coefficient means the term attached to that variable. So what is coefficient of Radhe? Krishna. What is coefficient of Krishna? Radhe. So coefficient means the term attached to that number. Yes, mute the microphone. Yes, everything you have to write, because you have to remember, board is clear, everything you have to write. Coefficient means the term attached to the number or variable is called coefficient. For example is Ram Sita. The coefficient of Ram is Sita and the coefficient of Sita is Ram. The coefficient of Radhe is Krishna and the coefficient of Krishna is Radhe. Write down this example. Everything you have to write. Now A, the coefficient of y in 4y. In 4y, you have to write down the coefficient. This is my 4y. This is my number. You have to write down the coefficient of y. Which is the term attached with y? Tell me. 4. The term attached with y is 4. So this is my coefficient. So coefficient is 4. Answer is 4. B, A in minus 11A. The coefficient of A in minus 11A. Variable variable. The coefficient of not 11. You have to take the sign also, my dear. So what is the coefficient of A in minus 11A? Minus 11. The term attached with A, minus 11. So coefficient is minus 11. Coefficient means the term attached to that. You have to take the sign also. So coefficient is minus 11. Coefficient means the term attached to that number or variable. C, R in 3PR. R in 3PR. 3PR. So we have to write down the yes. What is the term attached to R? The term attached to R is 3p. So coefficient is 3p. Coefficient means the term attached to that variable or number is called my coefficient. For example, Ram Sita. The coefficient of Ram is Sita. The coefficient of Sita is Ram. Radhe Krishna. The coefficient of Radhe is Krishna. Krishna is Radhe. So coefficient means the term attached. Coefficient. And yet no, my dear. In this number, what is coefficient of y? 4. Coefficient of y is 4. So whenever we write the coefficient, we don't write that number. We write the term attached. Coefficient of y is 4. Then D. Coefficient means the term attached to that variable or number. For example, Sita Ram. Coefficient of Sita, Ram is attached to Sita. So coefficient of Sita is Ram. Similarly, coefficient of Ram is Sita. Then Radhe Krishna. Radhe is attached to Krishna. So coefficient of Radhe is Krishna. Similarly, coefficient of Krishna is Radhe. The same example. Coefficient means the term attached to that variable or number is called by coefficient. Then D, P in minus 5, P, the coefficient of P in minus 5 PQR. The coefficient of P, no, my dear, the P in minus, wait, minus 5 will be there, then we want to find the coefficient of P, so P I will omit, except P I will take all the number, and I will take, so that should be written in the multiplication. We have to multiply the remaining coefficient, that is minus 5 PQR, minus 5 QR. QR means Q into R. Because we have to find the coefficient of P, whichever numbers so minus 5 into Q into R, minus 5 QR. Then E, Radhe Krishna Sita Ram, that example you remember. Q in minus Q, because my dear, we want to find the coefficient. So whichever number's coefficient you have to find, you have to exclude that number and find the term attached to that number. For example, Sita Ram, coefficient of Sita is Ram. So Sita I will not consider in the coefficient, because we are finding the coefficient of minus Q. 1 minute. Minus Q I can write minus 1 into Q. Minus Q I can write minus 1 into My dear, coefficient of R, which term is attached with R? 3P. So Q in minus Q. Minus Q I can write minus 1 into Q. So what is the coefficient of Q? Minus 1. The coefficient of Q is minus 1. Minus sign means minus 1. So coefficient of Q is minus 1. So coefficient is minus 1. Coefficient of is minus 1. Minus means minus 1. Then F, minus 1. Minus sign means it is minus 1. Minus sign means it is minus 1. No sign means plus 1. Minus sign means minus 1. No sign means plus 1. F, B in 2 upon 7B. B in, my dear, you have to find the coefficient of P. So P I will hide. Whichever coefficient you want to find, that number you have to hide. What is the remaining number? Minus 5 QR. So coefficient of B in 2 upon 7B. So coefficient is, now you want to find the coefficient of, so coefficient of B, that is 2 upon 7. So coefficient of B is 2 upon 7. Whichever coefficient we want to find, we hide that number, or we find the term attached to that number. It is clear, my dear. Then F, then G, X in X, G, X in X, X in X, no, X in X, X I can write 1 into X, F, okay. Coefficient of B in 2 upon 7B. Wait, which term is attached with B? Which term is attached with B? 2 upon 7. So coefficient of B is 2 upon 7. Now X means 1 into X. X I can write X I can write 1 into X. So what is coefficient of X? 1. X means 1 into X. So coefficient of X is no, my dear, no, because see here, you want to find the coefficient of Q. You want to find the coefficient of Q. So whichever number's coefficient we have to find, that number we have to hide. So we want to find the coefficient of Q. So Q I will hide. What is left? Minus 1. Minus Q will not be there. No, minus Q I have written minus 1 into Q. Minus Q I have written minus 1 into Q. So we want to find the coefficient of Q. So coefficient is minus 1. Yes. Then H. Board is clear. Then H. H. L square in 4L square M square N. 4L square M square N. What is the coefficient of L square? L square. So which L square I will hide. Whichever number coefficient you have to find, that number you have to hide, and the remaining number will be coefficient. So what is the coefficient? 4 M square N. 4 M square N. So coefficient is 4 M square N. 4 M square N, because we want to find the coefficient of L square. So L square we have to hide. Then I, because see here, my dear, you want to find the coefficient of L square, no? So which term are attached to L square? 4 M square and N. So 4 into M square N, that is my coefficient. Just take the example. If you want to find the coefficient of Sita, you will hide Sita. What is left? Ram. If you want to find the coefficient of Ram, you have to hide Ram. What is left? Sita. So you want to find the coefficient of L square. So L square I will hide. What is left? 4 M square N. Then I, the coefficient. You read the question. The coefficient of M in minus 3 upon 8. X in X. The coefficient of X in X. Minus 3 upon 8. N square M. N square M. You want to find the coefficient of M. So what is that? Tell me. Yes. You want to find the coefficient. We want to find the coefficient of M. M I will hide, and this is the remaining. Minus 3 upon 8 N square is the coefficient. Coefficient is minus. It is very much clear, right? The coefficient is minus 3 upon 8 n square. The coefficient is minus 3 upon 8. Yes, minus 3 upon 8 n square. So write down I, the coefficient is minus 3 upon 8 n square. I, after I there is no sum. After I there is no sum of coefficient. Yes, I am there. I am there, do not worry. Then identify the following statement as variables and constant. Fifth one. Identify the following statements. Identify the following statements. Identify the following statements as variables. Variables means alphabets, or variables and constants. Variables and constants. Variables and constant. Variables means it is fixed number. It is fixed one number. Get? No. Variable means it is not fixed one number. Variable means it is variable means changing value. Write down this, changing value, or you can say more than one value. More than one value. And more than one value is same as not fixed. The value is not fixed. Value not fixed. It can take more than one value. It's called variable. Constant means, let me explain. Constant means value does not change. Value does not change. Exactly one value. Exactly one value is called by constant. More than one value is called variable. More than one value is called variable. Exactly. First A, number of days in a week. Number of days in a week. Number of days in a week. How many days are there in a week? Tell me. 7 days. So answer is 7 days. So there is one number, no? So whenever there is exactly one value, it is called, yes, whenever there is constant. So answer is constant. Answer is constant. Yes. 7 also you write. Second, number of letters in the word friend. Number of letters. It is clear, right? In the word, number of letters in the word friend. Number of letters in the word friend. Number of letters in the word friend. Friend has how many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 letters. So whenever there is exactly one value, it is called constant. More than one value, it will be called variable. So only one value, that is 6. So what is this? This is a constant, because number of letters are 6 only. So this is a constant. So whenever there is one value, it is constant. more than, write it fast, no. Whenever there is one value, this video I will upload, you can see from there. Whenever there is exactly one value, it is called constant. More than one value, it will called variable. Exactly one value, it will be called constant. Now see, number of person watching a movie. Number of person, number of persons watching a movie. Number of persons watching a movie. Variable, because there can be many persons, no? There can be one person also in the cinema hall. There can be 2 person also, 3 person also, 4 person also, 5 person also. So any number of person can watch the movie. So whenever there is more than one value, it will be called variable. Is it clear? So this is called my variable because there are more than one values. Whenever there are more than one value, it will be called variable. Then D, degrees in obtuse angle. Degrees in obtuse angle. Degrees in obtuse angle. What is obtuse angle? Obtuse angle, obtuse angle is more than 90 and less than 180. Obtuse angle means more than 90 and less than 180. So angle can take any value. It can take 91 also, 92 also, 93 also, 94 also, and it can take the value up to 179 also, up to 179, because obtuse angle means more than 90, less than 180. So how many values angle can take? It can take any value, 91, 92, 93, 94, once up to 179. So whenever there is more than one value, it will be called variable. Whenever there is more than one value, it will be called variable. So this statement is this statement is variable. This statement is variable. Then number of days in, E, degrees in right angle. Yes. Yes. I will wait. Then I am writing degrees in right angle. Wait. Degrees in right angle. Degrees in right angle. Because what is the value of right angle triangle? 90 degree. There is 90 degree. So there is only one value. So it is called constant. It will be called constant because only one value, 90 degree. 90 degree is called right angle. Then F, number of days in February. Number of days in February. Number of days in February. No. Yes. Wait. Number of days. Wait, no, my dear. Number of days in February. Now February, whenever it is leap year, it will have 29 days. Whenever it is leap year, it will have 29 days. So either it will have 28 days or 29 days. February has either for leap year it is 28 or 29. So whenever there is more than one value, it is called variable. Whenever there is more than one value, it is called variable. So this statement is variable. This statement is variable. So this statement is called variable. हाँ